Tyler, just for starters, what did you like about the way you guys finished off? Obviously, that first half seemed to be a struggle, but that second half, things just kind of changed around a little bit.
I mean, shots just started falling, and we started listening to coach's game plan, which was playing inside out. And from that point, they just kept hitting threes. And that gave me an opportunity to get freed up to give me a couple baskets.
JC, do you feel like it was pretty much as simple as that? You just guys started making shots, or was there something in the first half maybe that was kind of taking you out of sorts, or was it just you had a little 8-0 or 6-0 run there in the third quarter?
I think a little bit. We kind of were overthinking it a little bit, trying to run our offense, and like Joy said, sometimes you just have to play. So I think we just kind of were like, play inside out, do what we do, and our shots will start to fall.
Another good defensive night for you guys in the sense that you scored 19 off turnovers. Do you feel like that's something that you guys are starting to take a little more pride in, especially when you got Jessica and some of those girls and Tyra out there that have the length to kind of swat the ball away?
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of athletic people and a lot of long people, so when you put them up there, it's hard for people to figure out how to go around that. So I feel like that's kind of starting to become sort of our identity, that we come into our buzz a little bit in the second half. So it's exciting to do that because we just run and gun, so that's always fun.
Tyra, you mentioned it a little bit. They started making threes, and when JC and Emily, they had a couple threes there in the first couple of minutes of the third. How much do you feel like when you guys got that initial separation that really opened up things for you and Tatum and some of those kids inside to have some more success?
I mean, because they packed the lane, you know what I'm saying? Because they rather give up a three than to give up a layup, like Coach was saying. So I feel like once they start making threes, you got to start respecting the three-point shot. So now you can't double me as much because she's hitting threes, she's hot. So now you have to stay home, and I'm able to get off and go do what I do, which is, control the paint and try to get putbacks and stuff like that. So.
A really good, solid stretch for you ladies out of the break. How much do you feel like that you guys have kind of learned about each other and can kind of grow? You got 2 big road games coming up next week.
I'm sorry, could you rephrase that?
How much is just the success you guys have had coming out of winter break, coming out of Christmas break? How much do you feel like that's going to help you? You have 2 really big road games this next week.
I mean, past games is all fun and that's all nice, but you got to focus on what you got coming up. You can't be worried about who you already beat. You got to be prepared for who you got coming up. So it's nice that we won, but we can celebrate today. But after this, Monday, it's right back to the drawing board, and we got to get ready.
All right. What are your thoughts on this afternoon?
I thought second, third, and fourth quarter were better. That's 3 games in a row where we've only scored 2 baskets in the first quarter. So that's a little bit of a concern. We got to find ways to get off to some better starts. Just struggled offensively in the first quarter, but obviously found a little bit of rhythm in the second, and then played a great third quarter, I thought, and carried that some into the fourth. So a little inconsistent, especially at the beginning, but I thought we finished the game well.
Kind of the same. From your perspective, is it similar to what they were saying as far as just it came down to actually making the shots there, which they were able to do kind of at that halftime bridge?
Yeah, I think, we kind of simplified offense a little bit, and they were letting us throw it in and then, coming and bringing some double and some digs on the ball. And then you just got to be able to play in space, and you got to be able to play out of there and shoot open shots or attack closeouts. And we tried to simplify the game a little bit and had people just make shots or make post-up moves and kind of had inside-out both going. And anytime a team gets that going, it becomes hard to guard them.
And also similar to the last few games, turnovers, points off turnover, you guys have 19. You do a really good job of limiting their opportunities in that same stat, and that was very close to being the difference.
Well, we got a few kids that are just really good in transition. I mean, we've gotten turnovers before, but haven't turned those into baskets as efficiently as we had the last couple games. So anytime you get some out top, out of the high in the backcourt, then you got a chance to go turn those into layups. Jessica, I think, has been getting a lot of those as runouts, and just because she was so fast, she just runs the floor so well that it's nice when you can turn those turnovers straight into points.
And what did you think about the post play? Obviously, they have a couple of difficult matchups in there, but just what did you think of the way Tatum and Tiana and company were able to kind of balance that?
Well, I wasn't very happy with them in the first half. I was really not pleased with Tatum and T on both ends of the floor in the first half, and I thought the second half they were tremendously better. Tiana was great had a great stretch in there of offensively and defensively for about 3 minutes that really let us. I think that was really the key to the third quarter burst was probably her play there. So that was great to see them respond. Just love for them to get to the point where they're going to be playing like that for the whole 4 quarters.
Just the way that they've played overall last, four games since break, does that really give you a lot of positives heading into, a tough little road slate here this week at Pitt and Moso?
Yeah, obviously we had a tough stretch coming out of Christmas with Pitt, Washburn, Central Oak, Northeastern, and then now we got Pitt again and Southern, who's on a roll. That's just the league. I mean, that's just what it is. What it is. Everybody's going to have a stretch like that at some point, and it's really the entire January and February. I mean, you're in it now, so every game is difficult. Northeastern, I thought, was playing extremely well coming in. And a lot of respect for how they play and how Fowl is coaching those guys, because they were really, really tough. But, it's a tough stretch, but proud of it. We're off to the start we want to be.